playing Luigi.
He has limited range. And that boy Ike and Brawl used to really get down, if you remember.
But you don't get down with them enough, though. You don't get down with anybody enough, though. You gotta get down with them enough. And all of them enough.
Yeah, it's you, it's Evan, it's Jeremy, it's Todd. Jeremy's Wars, it's Gears. It's Smash too. He asked me to play Smash. And I'm like, bro, it's Sunday. You might as well come out to us.
Yeah. Oh, so he don't be trying to play Smash against me.
Because he hates you secretly.
Yeah.
like he's still mad at Donald when he was making those jokes. Like he's literally still mad. I'm like, no, man, you gotta grow up. You gotta grow up, man. Still mad. Like, I don't even know him. He's out here making jokes, man. Mad disrespectful, man, homie. I'm like, yeah, and you made some jokes. You've been way ruder. You're just not supposed to do that to people you don't know. I'm like, yeah, I've seen you with people you don't know. You're just as rude, if not ruder. And I was like, what he said wasn't even that rude. Again, I've still been really into podcasting and stuff lately. One of the latest conversations people have been having a lot, not only with sexual assault, because there's more in the Pokemon community. I guess we do have just a really bad problem, and it's just going to start all coming to light. You know? But how responsible?
Yeah, that's why I was like, somebody's got to start reporting on it, man.
How responsible are you for your audience? Like for our community, how responsible do you feel about like the bullying they might do on somebody else's stream and things of that nature?
On somebody else's stream?
Yeah, in general. So like me like acting on stream and stuff, and then everybody like from our community like runs into the other person's streams that you had a notification with, and basically go like the Beehive, for example. If anybody says anything bad about the Beehive, you know, like obviously, or Beyonce, Beehive reacts. I'm sure you know that. Like how responsible do you think like people like Beyonce are for people who kind of go out and just do it? Yeah. You're done with your apple? Okay. You can either throw it away or set it down, so we can take it up later. Do you think influencers in general have a responsibility to take care of their, or make sure their audience doesn't bully people?
Not to make sure their audience doesn't bully people, but you can't like instigate some type of shit though. Like is with like I feel like the issue is with that type of stuff where people are like concerned with influencers, not to make sure their audiences aren't, you know, like they're like babying their audience, but more so to be like you can't be spewing out hate shit and stuff like that as an influencer, or be like, yeah, go shoot some people to 10,000 young guys or something like that, or 10,000 whoever the fuck, and then like, yeah, 2 of them go shoot some people. Then you cause that. Then yes, you're responsible for that. But like, just in general, like no, because those people are also other people. Like, you know, where does it stop? Like at what? Well, who else are we gonna blame for it? Okay, let's HBO, Nickelodeon, McDonald's.
I would blame them. I'm kind of.
You can't push it exactly. You can't blame all those people. It doesn't make sense.
I would blame those platforms and stuff. I think you have some responsibility to make sure your audience doesn't do crazy and wild and things. And at the very least, sit there and like if they do something crazy, just be like, hey, look, I don't agree with that. Like, and I think it's important to kind of build that narrative because, you know, I definitely feel that way about...
On your platform, sure, but you can't control, like, Fox News is not controlling everybody that's watching their network.
Propaganda is a real thing, and it does affect...
It is, and you can't spread hate. That's why you can't spread a certain message. But you not spreading a message and people doing something ill, that's like, I never said anything about dogs, ever. And somebody went out and hurt a dog. And they're like, oh, you're the community leader. And I'm like, so what the fuck? What the hell do I have to know about these dogs? But PETA come after you. It's like, that doesn't make sense. You can't like hold somebody accountable if you're not actually spewing out any type of hate on your stream. like coming after Gandhi for somebody else's war. Like, bro, like the man is about peace. That makes no sense. Like, that's great that somebody came to his church and then committed a crime. Like, they were at how many other churches this week?
I mean, it's not.
But if he was saying something about hate, then it'd be like, okay, and you're connected to this somehow. You helped foster this type of hate. Then it'd be like, all right, you're spewing out hate and stuff like that, and that makes sense that, you know, your community is then connected to that. Like, you have some type of obligation to that. But like, it's like framing somebody. It's like framing somebody. Like, you had no idea something happened, and you could still be attached to it. That doesn't.
It's not completely and utterly disconnected. It's more of like, you know. So the example in the situation would be there's a couple popular streamers from Twitch, the Twitch audience, Twitch and YouTube. I shouldn't just say Twitch. And basically, what ended up happening was they did. I don't know if you've ever heard of like the GTA roleplay type of situations, and oh, okay, damn. My doorbell's getting rang. I gotta go real quick. I'll be back. Not. So the situation was as follows. Basically, there's some Twitch streamers / YouTube personalities who are sitting there and they're having this podcast or whatever, talking about, you know, a bunch of random topics. And the topic came up. Have you heard the GTA roleplay type situations?
No.
All right. I'm not super familiar with it, but I guess like one of the updates you can like actually role play a different type of situation. So maybe like some D&D type of situation in GFA or Grand Theft Auto, and then like you're supposed to play it out or whatever. You know, as you playing as you are, and blah blah blah. It's something along that nature. And I guess this very new streamer was on the stream or whatever, and you know, they were kind of being a little toxic towards her, like, "Hey, you're really bad at this. You know, you're not playing properly, and all these different types of things." And you know, she kind of got off after they were done. And then their entire audiences, because she streamed with like 2 popular streamers or whatever, their entire audiences went into her chat after they were done playing and started, you know, telling her like kill herself and stuff, and how terrible she was at the game. Basically,
so it sounds like all of a one audience situation though. Like earlier, you kind of like pronounced it as like a, hey, what about if you're doing something on this one place and then like your audience just goes off and does something back? Like it sounds like it started on one stream and maybe wasn't checked, and like, yeah, that would be like somewhat, but like, yeah, so like obviously some type of bullying happened on one stream, it wasn't checked, and they went over to this other girl's stream, and then that's on that person. But that's not like, oh, we were never bullying this person and then people that are in my audience were just randomly bullying somebody else. Like, no, I'm not responsible.
Oh, not follow it. Yeah, I'm not saying just, hey.
Like, if I don't, like, and I'll take it to this level. Like, if there's somebody in my community that's just randomly bullying somebody else, and I don't know who the fuck they even are, like, no, I'm not responsible. I'm not going to take responsibility for whoever bullying somebody that I don't even know is a situation. Like, do we say, like, yeah, bullying's okay in our community or something? No. Like, do we squash it? Like, yes. Like so then no. If like that's not something that's preached here, and it's just like happening, then no. Like you can't go on doing that type of shit to people. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, there was a bunch of streamers basically saying that they just have no responsibility to manage anything that their chat does and stuff. And you know,
I'm like, if it starts in your community, Like, I don't know, the situation you just brought up where, like, I'm like, if they're bullying somebody, you at least, like, if you didn't try to quell the bullet, you, like, don't let them just bully the shit out of somebody. Especially if it's, like, actually, like, don't, you know? If it's not fun in games, like, don't, what the hell?
Give me that booty.
Ooh, that was nice. Yeah, you distracted me during my set. Bullshit conversation.
Why is it bullshit? I was just asking you a question that's kind of like a hot topic at the moment. And I was like, you know, like honestly, I think people do have responsibilities to manage their chats and such. Just letting people...
Yeah, to manage your own chat. Yes, to manage your own chat. I think it's that simple. I'm like, to manage your own chat, sure. Yes. To not spew out hate. To not use your platform to spew out hate or some type of like negative rhetoric. To manage your own chat. But not to just manage people in general. And not to like be all up in people's private lives and shit like that and figuring out like no. Like if somebody in my community beats somebody up at school that I've never heard about, that they've never discussed on my stream or whatever the hell, then no, they got an F on a paper.
A little bit, because I'm not necessarily saying, hey, somebody doing a random act that has nothing to do with you and wasn't inspired by the energy you bring in this situation. This has everything.
Well, that's like how you worded it at first, and like then
Well,
like
then
when you
I
later
correct.
on like said it, and I was like, and that's why I was like, well, it seems more like maybe this is the situation where like, because it just happened on this one stream, in which case, yes. If something is happening on your stream and you don't do anything about it, and then people continue those, then yeah, you're causing something. That's the issue with our president. Like,
Yeah, that's
causing
exactly
something.
what I consider when I'm saying that. It's just I kind of didn't want to take it there because you never know how people
a few
feel.
times there where you could. Yeah, no, I was definitely distracted. I don't even know. Is it more matches? I guess we do have. Let's go Battlefield.
I'll let the focus begin.
How's your eye doing?
I'm doing all right. I've won the last
Yeah?
4 matches.
You above 2 million?
I'll check after this. I don't think so. I still think I'm in the 100,000s though. I've only played like maybe 50 matches since I was like, all right, let's start playing the game. After
Oh, man.
like,
15 matches. Holy
I
shit,
know, man.
bro.
Oh, really? That was too short.
Man, can I get
Being
through that?
forced to play on these maps though is so ridiculous. Not conducive to fight at all. On ahead. Give me that. Chunky.
Oh.